大家好，我们现在的位置呢是舍弗勒位于2023上海国际车展的展台现场。在这里，我们非常高兴地邀请到舍弗勒集团汽车科技事业部首席执行官 Matthew 郑先生接受采访，敬请期待。For this Shanghai Auto Show, what kind of products and technology Schaeffler is showcasing here?
Well, we're showing all products being relevant for the transformation of the automotive industry. It's this embrace the new era of automotive industry means for us the change in powertrain from combustion engine to battery electric. And on the other side, on chassis mechatronics, convenient driving, autonomous driving. So this is the two main clusters we are working in.
Okay. We see actually last 3 years, the automotive industry encountered a lot of challenges such as the COVID, the chip shortage, raw materials rising price, and even the new political crisis. But we noticed that Schaeffler still making progress, especially in the sales revenue. You got 9.4% higher last year. So what's the driving factors to make such achievements?
Well, you mentioned all the headwinds we have been facing the last year. So that was same for us than for our competitors and customers. What we did early on in 2018 already. We decided this vision powertrain. At that time, 30, 40, 30. Very early on, we said, well, we better change because the industry is changing. So means we early on prepared for electromotors. We early on prepared this chassis mechatronics. We early on even prepared for electronics and software. And this is why we now can show with this order intake last year, with all this portfolio we have, the first really revenue of success and continuously increase in revenues as we outperform or try to outperform the markets.
So it's all about the transformation of a traditional tier 1 supplier.
It's all about a balanced transformation, you know, because you can't do that black and white. So it's a seamless, continuous transformation. And you have to decide on your own when do you start to let go the conventional business? Can you really re-qualify people and bring them to the new technologies? And that's what we decided for. We said we want to do it with our own power, with our own energy, with our own people. So meanwhile, we have re-qualified thousands of people from mechanics to mechatronics or even to electronics. That's maybe a bit the secret, that we do a self-transformation and not do big M&As or letting go things. And we do that seamlessly, continuously, but very consequent,
And as you just mentioned, that the automotive industry is transforming into the electrification. And we all know Schaeffler actually has a very long history of development in the electric drive system. How to continue to enhance your ability in this field?
By innovation. So what we do is we really go inspire our people for filing patents, having good ideas. And then it's about the e-drive as well has to have the highest efficiency because we need range. We want to have less battery. We want to have light cars. So it means, you know, going forward as well, we need power density, efficiency, less friction, less drag torque. So it means innovation is key going forward. And this is the driver as well for us, for our people, for the next phase to go in the electrification.
Another mega trend is about intelligence. Now we noticed that Schaeffler also be very active in this field, and you cooperate with Mobileye and also built a high-tech company in Changsha City. What's your strategy on this field?
Even there, or as well there, it equals our approach as we had it in the past. Schaeffler always had this system understanding approach. So it means even though being a bearing supplier or a mechatronic supplier, we try to understand the vehicle. Now when we're talking mobility, we try to understand even the ecosystems. So how many new cars of a different type will be needed? Do we have to work with Mobileye and others? And yes, we have to do, because those companies own the data. Those companies own the logic and the analytics of what people want to do. So, and if you then come from the mechanics and mechatronics, you better partner with those companies, because they need bottom-up us and we need top-down them or their approach, and that's a perfect match. And this is why we ally or tie up with those companies. So very advanced companies, but those companies as well need strong mechanical heritage and foundation, and this is why that fits so well.
So you are also trying to learning
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And always learning on that system level. Yeah, that's our approach, our idea, our vision. Yeah.
Okay. Since you come to China, how do you think about China automotive industry development and the future trends?
I think extremely positive. You know, I have been living here in China for 2.5 years, 2012 and 13 myself. Okay. And even at that time, I already observed and enjoyed personally this dynamics and this pioneering spirit of China, seeing the OEMs being very eager to be on a global level in terms of technology. Now, coming back even after the 3 years COVID period, I must say I have been very positively surprised on the continuation of technology development in China, on the car technology I found here. I did even a kind of car drive appraisal on Sunday here with local car makers, and that's for me very impressive. So I think very positive about the local brands here, about the progressing of the global and local brands here in China. And I'm very optimistic that the China automotive industry will play a significant role as well globally.
When we're talking about China automotive industry, usually people will talk about the fast speed, the personalized, diversified in different demands. Yeah. So that's very important to do the localization. Yeah. How about this progress in the localization of Schaeffler in China?
Yeah, that's as well a key to a success, very clear. It took us a while in the beginning to exactly understand this expectation of especially the local OEMs to be agile, to be really agile, to be really quick, to be a mix of pragmatic but as well reliable. And so we decided a while ago to give a high authorization and self-sufficiency and independency to our local R&D teams. And we give as maximum as possible freedom and liberty to them, not only executing things from the headquarters, as well being innovative on their own, developing software on their own, defining electronics on their own. And that's I guess, fulfilling these demands or expectations of the local, in particular, Chinese OEMs. And this is probably one of the key success factors we enjoy these days, yeah.
Anything you want to say to your China customers?
Well, what I can say to my China customers, I said it to them here, everyone who came, because I drove their cars. I first of all wanna appreciate their progress. That's really amazing. So I guess they can really be proud of what they achieved. And for sure, as a supplier, you always want business from the local OEMs. Yeah, yeah. So that would be my second wish, that they continue as well to give us trust, to select Schaeffler as this preferred technology partner. That's what we're standing for. We want to collaborate. We not only want to be a supplier. So that would be my second message, yeah.
Okay, last but not least, any comments on your Chinese team?
This very simple comment. I'm simply proud on this team here ever since, but I'm even more proud so seeing now after 3 years all over the place. Again, here in sales, but as well R&D, but in all the factories I've been visiting these days. So highly skilled, motivated people. For me, really role model. And I told my team, first of all, I'm proud of you. And secondly, meanwhile, I'm coming to China to learn from you. 10 years ago, I came to China to teach you and to educate you. Meanwhile, I'm coming to enjoy and to learn from them. And that's a great achievement. So big applause here to my local team.
Okay. Thank you for your time to accept our interview. Enjoy your trip here.
Thank you. Thanks for the question. Thank you. Thank you.